in the Million family. I am so glad to be back. I haven't done a mukbang for you guys in a while, and I decided today would be a good day. So today what I'm going to make for you guys is Korean hot dog. I went to a restaurant and they had it and it was so good. So good. So I decided to try it myself and make it. So we're gonna do it. Now the Koreans call it mangdi. I have a hard time saying that, but they called it. And the story about that is it's a character, the Korean character, where he is being chased by ghosts. And he carries a mandeugi, which is a club. And they called it the Goblin Club. And you'll see why when we make it, why it's called that, okay? So let's get going and I will explain to you why it's called a Goblin Club, okay? So first we're gonna do is we're gonna make the batter. So we're gonna make the batter and I have 1 cup of warm water. So I'm gonna pour it in my mixing bowl right here. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I already measured everything out, trying to make it easy for us. I'm measuring it out, and I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna mix it really well here. Get that sugar all dissolved in there. So it's 2 tablespoons, okay? Let's get that going here. I don't want to see the sugar, so I'm mixing it until it dissolves, okay? Alrighty, there we go. Now it's clear. Don't see the sugar in there. So now I'm going to get, my spoon just fell in there. It's all right. I got my towel. It's on my lap. Okay, so now we are going to do the dry active yeast. Make sure it says active, okay? And let me see my pair of scissors. I'm gonna pour it in here. And we're gonna mix it. And mix it really well, and I'm gonna let it dissolve for like about 5 minutes, okay? Then we'll add our other ingredients in there. But just keep stirring it until it's dissolved, or at least 5 minutes. And I'm using my Asian spoon, I love it. Get that going here. I still see it, so let me make it dissolve. I just splashed myself. I hope y'all didn't see that. But it's okay. All right, so it is now mixing. Okay. Alrighty. So if y'all ever had one of these, it is really good and so flavorful. Now, it's called a Korean corn dog, but it really does not have the batter of a corn dog. And the reason why I say that is I don't like corn dogs. I really don't, because I am not a cornbread type of girl. I don't like that at all. But this does not have that flavor of that. My husband, on the other hand, loves corn dogs. But we're gonna try this, and maybe when he eats his corn dog, I can make my own Korean corn dog. It's got a different flavor to it, and you can do it however you want to, but today I'm gonna show you the Goblin way, and I'll show you why it's called that once I put it together, and you'll see why, and I'll explain that. So you got that going, dissolve, okay? So, all right, so once you do that, then we're gonna do our 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Sorry, I took the wrong bowl. So I have 1/2 teaspoon of sugar right here. I mean salt, I'm so sorry. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We already put the sugar in there, okay? 1/2 teaspoon of that. And I already measured, so we're gonna use, now we're gonna put in 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna mix it, okay? And it's gonna be, you're gonna think about it like thicker than a pancake batter. Very thick and sticky, okay? And then here's another 1/2 cup. Half a cup here. And it's going, you see it's getting thick, and that's what you want, okay? Okay. And it's gonna get thicker because you're gonna add another 1/4 cup. So that was around 1 3/4 cups. And let me see, I might need more, I may not. I think we're good. Yeah, there's the consistency. It's thick. I told you it's a thick batter. Okay. Okay, so I mixed it up really well. And I mix it in this bowl because I'm scraping it off because I want to put a lid over it and let it sit for about 30 minutes. So we got that mixed right there. I'm gonna put it in, I'll put my lid over it or a saran wrap. I just happen to have the lid, so I'm gonna use that. Okay, and I love these, but they're always so hard for me to snap on. Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna leave it there. It snapped. Yeah. So while that is doing its thing, we're gonna cut our meat, our hot dog, and our cheese to put in there. Okay. So of course I got little sausage dogs here, and I'm gonna cut it in half. Okay, let's see here. All right. So we're gonna cut these in half. Eyeball it. I think that's half. And I'm lucky that I have this cup right here so it doesn't roll. So I'm just gonna put it in there because it just happened to be there. And of course you're gonna have your mozzarella cheese. Okay? It's a big old thing right here. So we're gonna do about, I don't know, a cube. Each about, is that a square to you? Okay, and I'm gonna use my hot dog to measure the other half like that. So it'd be half, okay? And then I'm gonna use it, so it'd be about this thick. I guess it'd be this. Okay, so that's one, and I'm gonna do another cube. Let me do it so it'd be even. You know, you can eyeball it and do that. And I had the mozzarella in the refrigerator very cold because you want it cold, okay? Okay, we've got that. So we got our sausage and we got our cheese, okay? I'm gonna put this back in here so that I can put it away. We'll probably cut it up and eat it, snack on it later. All right. So I also have sticks. So I use chopsticks because I have tons of them. So it comes in a package like this. I kept a couple of them in the bag for you so you can see. I have tons of these. I buy it at the Asian store. These are my disposable ones. I take it to work and just throw them away. And that's that. But they're so pretty. They make the disposable one as pretty as the one that you get at home. So anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to do the hot dogs, and we're going to do it all the way through, halfway, like that. Then you're going to do your cheese. Of course, that's going to be a little bit hard to go through, but I did it. And it's going to look like that, okay? Really easy, or I might go up a little bit more. Yeah, how's that, okay? At the top, so it looks like that, okay? That's one. Gonna do another one. Now we can also do it with just cheese, like just plain old cheese that you want. But I'm gonna do it. And you can do it however the front. So like if you want to bite in the meat first, put the meat first. If you want in the cheese first, put the cheese first. So I'm gonna do crisscross, okay? And when you have little ones, you can just do a cube of cheese like this, and it's going to be mini for them, right? But I think I want to do the meat first. Okay, just do it like that. I'm going to ask my husband, does he want it all meat or cheese? Or does it matter? All meat? Okay. All right, he said he wants it all meat, so we're gonna do one with just the meat for him. And then you don't have to cut it up in half, but since I already cut it up in half, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it like that. Just do the meat like that, and that'll be for him. You can also do one with just the cheese, just whatever you want to do. And like I said, if you have little ones and they can't eat a whole one, just do one, you know. But the mozzarella is really good, and it's gonna go by really fast. Okay, so I did about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how much the batter is gonna make, but I'm gonna stop right there, and we'll get it together. So once I got that, I'm gonna put this aside, and I am going to clean up my mess, and I'll be right back with the other part of it, okay? Okay, so I got the oil ready. I preheated to about 350. It's getting there. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit lower because I see the heat. I also have my flour here. What I did it to the others, is I just kind of lightly floured it so that the batter will stick to it, okay? Just a little bit light on it like that, okay? And I did it to the others already. So I'm done with this one. I'm gonna go put it over here so I can have more room. I also have the potatoes. I've already blanched them, cooked them for like 3 minutes. I chopped them up really small. Blanch them for 3 minutes, let it out so it won't have any water in it. Then I have the panko ready. So I think we're ready to go. And then this is our batter. So it kind of rolls a little bit. So here we go. Now I want to let you know that I'm so excited to try this, and I hope it works. So I battered the cheese and the meat so that the batter will, I floured it so that the batter will stick. And then here we go. So let's get in there. And there we go. Oh yes, there we go. Okay. And then you can just pat it down to dry a little bit. Want to do it so that it'll cover it all. And there we go. I'm getting it. All right. So there's what it looks like, the batter. I love it. Look at that. So then I am going to put it in the panko. I'm going to roast it in the panko like that. And then my other thing I'm going to do, and this is what makes it like the spike, scary spike on it, the potatoes, okay? So you kind of just squeeze it together like that, okay? So it sticks on there. And then it goes straight into the frying pan. Okay, while that's cooking, let's do the next one. It's a little bit harder than I thought it would be, but it's okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. There we go. It's going. I think it looks better like that. I'm gonna do 2 because then I can pay attention to it, okay? Here we go. Then I'm going to do it to this first so it'll stick. I think this makes it stick more. And then I'm going to do it with the panko. Oh yeah, that's better. So do the other one first. All right, so that is going. So we're going to turn it. Ooh, look at that. Do you see it? I like it. Do you see it? Yeah. We're turning it. Letting it get brown. And it should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Maybe 5, but I think that would be good. So I did this one with the cheese and the hot dog. This is just the dog. So it's getting there. You see it? Okay. And while that's going, I'm going to wash my hand real quick. See, do you see it? It's going. All righty. Look at that. That one's a little bit darker because I should have turned it a little bit, but it's getting there. It's still looking pretty. Oh yeah, there we go. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go wipe my hands real quick so that I can turn it. All right. I smell it. I smell it, guys. Oh yeah, there we go. And this doesn't cost that much to do. But if you go to the store, one of this would probably be about $5 for one. So when are you going to come over and try some? This one to me is looking really pretty because I put it in the potato first and then the panko. So I should have done that. So that's what we need to do. So next time, let's put it in the potato first, okay? And do you see why it's called the Goblin Club? Because it looks like it's got spikes on it, right? Looks like it's got spikes on it. And so this is what mandeugi goes and gets the ghosts with his Goblin Club. I can smell it. It's good. So it shouldn't take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Because really, I already cooked the potatoes. We're just wanting the cheese to melt, you know? And I'm going to do 2 because I got to pay attention to it. When it goes golden brown. And it's getting there. So while that's going, I'm going to get my little container ready. I'm using a lot of paper because I want the oil to drip down. So I'm going to stand it up in that bowl right there. So I decided that I'm going to try another way to do it after I get this one done. That's a big one. That's the one because the potatoes didn't stay. But I wanted a little bit more golden brown than that. So I thought I would do one with ramen noodles and see how that comes out. What do you think? I'm going to pound it. And do the ramen on that one. Okay? Here's my pair of scissors. There we go. I got it. I'm paying attention. Okay, let's do this one. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Not as brown. This one's getting brown because that's the first one and I didn't turn it. Okay, we're going to do this one. So I saw this one as well, so we're going to try this one. Not as easy as I thought it would be, but it's okay. As long as the outcome is good. They make it seem so easy. They pull it up and they twist it and it just comes like that. Just like that. Okay? All right. Now we're going to put it in the ramen like this. Press it through, making sure. Then in the panko. I'm excited for this one. And let's put that one in there. There we go. Look at there. Oh yeah, there's that golden brown I'm looking for. And I can see that the cheese is melting. So I'm gonna take this one out and I'm gonna stand it up. Oh, I like it. So my first one, like a pancake, never comes out good. The first one looks like that, but hey, we'll call that one an ugly club. And then we'll do this one. And I want my sister to know that my husband is here helping me fry because you made me promise never to fry alone. And I have never fried alone. I always have somebody with me. So just want to let you know, he's my cameraman. Oh, look at that. The ramen one looks really good. Okay. Oh, look at that. I think that one looks golden, don't you? Okay. I want to make sure I have a good grasp on it so it doesn't drop. Oh, that one is beautiful. Woohoo! Okay, let me stand that one up. And let's do this one with the ramen. Oh, I love how that one's turning out. It's beautiful. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna wash my hands again. Get that out. Stay right there and just watch that for me, okay? I'm gonna set it up so that I can plate it for you, make it look pretty. Gonna move things over. Okay, oops, I better turn that one. Oh wow, look at that. We're gonna plate it. As soon as this one gets a little bit brown on it. It's getting there, guys. I'm so excited. And we're hungry. We have not eaten today because we were waiting to do this show for you. And I'm gonna try to do more. I just come home from work and just get so lazy. How many of you come home from work and just go straight to the room, put on your pajamas, and just unwind? And I'm one of those that unwind playing video games, and I only play Animal Crossing. So I love to do that. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to turn my air off because I think that's brown. And I'm going to let that drip the oil out. So I want to show you what I did. I stood it up so that the oil will come down. If you lay it down, the oil will be on top of each other. You know what I mean? It's the other way. You don't want to do it like that because all the oil's right there. But if you do it like this, it just comes down that way. And then you don't have it, okay? So we've made 3. I'm going to stop right there so I can plate it for you, okay? So, all right. So this is our first one that we did. Didn't come out so pretty, but that's okay. And then I think this is the double meat one. That one, oh my gosh. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, and I need the sugar. Okay, and then this. All righty. Need the sugar. I need the sugar. Okay. Okay, so now we did this. You're going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top, okay? While it's still hot. I know you're like, oh, why is it? Well, that's what makes it good. You're going to sprinkle a little sugar on there. Okay? And that's my sugar. Now, We're gonna put the ketchup on it. And I have the Whataburger spicy ketchup because my son got it and he left it. So guess what? I'm gonna have it. So you can really plate it however you want, but I'm gonna plate it like that. And then of course, mustard. And I'm gonna do better shake it. I'm gonna try to make it pretty. And I'm gonna do it this way. Okay? And I'm gonna try the ramen one. So I'm gonna put the sriracha on this one because my husband doesn't like hot. And I think we're gonna try it. I'm gonna hand this to my husband. That's the full meat. Wait, we gotta cheer. And then this is the other one. Cheers. Bon appetit. Here, first bite. Okay, let's try it and see if we like it. Mmm. 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 Wow. That ramen, it's a crunch. I love it. Look at that. Oh, wow. I really like that. What do you think? He gave me a thumbs up. Ooh, that cheese. Did you see how it melted? Look at that. Oh. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm trying to get to the meat. Because that part is cheese. And it melted the cheese very well. You want to try the cheese? I like it. Anyway, I hope you guys tried this. It is really easy, except for the batter part, but you can work with that. And it is so good. It's very flavorful. It doesn't have that, if you're like me and really don't like cornmeal, cornbread, I never liked that. But this right here, I can eat all day long. It does not have that kind of a batter. It's a very light black batter. And it's very flavorful. And then the crunch from the panko. Let me try to get that meat. There you go. And the crunch from the panko. And with this one, the ramen, I love it. Like shit. Let me try that meat now. Oh yeah. That sausage really makes you a big one too. Anyway, I'm so glad that you spent this time with me. And I hope you try it. Please comment on it when you do try it. Subscribe to my channel. Ring my bell so that next time I make a video, it'll let you know. And just try it. It's really good and it's very flavorful. And I hope you have a 1 in a million day.